Hi, Christy Curtis here. I just wanted to take this moment to talk a little bit about failure. Um, we all get discouraged from time to time, when we're reaching for goals, whether that be health goals, fitness goals, weight loss goals, business goals, professional, personal goals. But the fact of the matter is time's going to pass either way. And we can either struggle through remaining the same or get to work and struggle through the failures that come with reaching success. Anyone you see out there who's reaching success, it does not happen overnight. It happens because they failed probably more times than you can count. But I want to share that, and I want to share a little bit about some failures that I've had so that everyone can understand that while I'm posting about my successes and sharing the excitement and enthusiasm that comes with those, there's a lot of struggle that happens to get there. And one of those struggles and one of those failures I want to tell you a little bit about is in my my journey of being a coach, being a Beachbody coach. I have had more failures than successes, but that's why I succeed. And, in the last 2 years, so for those of you who don't know, when I started with Beachbody, I was working in the financial industry full time. And I was also training another 20 hours a week for an Ironman triathlon. And so I was busy, but I also had just this burning desire to help people and this burning desire to make a life by design, to have control of my time and my vacation. And when I came up with an idea, just being able to struggle over that idea and make it happen. And I didn't get that working in the financial industry, and I didn't get that having a boss, and I didn't have that excitement and that passion. So when I became a coach, I knew that I wanted to leave my full-time job. I just wasn't sure how long that would take, but I got to work on that. And after about a year, my part-time income with Beachbody surpassed my full-time income in the financial industry. And that took a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices. I would wake up 4 a.m., get in a workout, go to work, get off work, do another workout since I was training for the Ironman, and then work on my business. So I sacrificed a lot of time. Paul sacrificed a lot of the time that I had in the evenings to spend with him. However, I knew that in order to reach those goals, those big goals that I had to live a few years of my life like most people won't, so that I can live like most people can't. And after about a year and a half, I left my full-time job. And at that point, I was making over 6 figures a year. I've now been a coach for not quite 2.5 years, just a little under 2.5 years. And this past month, which was my biggest income month ever, I'm earning now 4 times the amount that my boss paid me in the financial industry in 1 month. So I have increased my income by 4 times. And to just put that into perspective, I actually worked for my boss for it was over 4 years, getting closer to 5 years. And I have been a coach for less than 2.5 years. And when I was working for my boss, I was putting in 40 hours a week every week. And with Beachbody, for the first year and a half, it was just completely part-time, 10 to 15 hours a week. However, I failed a lot. Last year, perfect example of a failure is I actually was reaching for 5-star, and I was 5-star qualifying. For those of you that are coaches, you know that means it's a 6-week qualification period. And I was 1 day away from completing that 6 weeks and fell out of 5-star diamond. And here we are a year later, almost, because that was last September. And so this September will be a year. And I am still not 5-star diamond. I am still struggling and pushing forward and failing forward. And when I say failing forward, it really is failing forward, because through every failure, through every time I don't achieve a goal that I have set, I'm learning, I'm progressing, I'm becoming better. I know what to do next time. I know what not to do. And knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. So I'm becoming a better leader to my team. I'm working on that. I'm not perfect. I'm striving for progress, not perfection. And it's the same with your health and fitness goals. You know, as I help a lot of my clients getting started with their fitness goals, within the first 2 to 3 weeks, I usually get a message of how they're discouraged because it's not happening as fast as they want it to. But it's a lifestyle, and it takes change, and it takes you being that change. And that's what my business is I'm changing and becoming a better leader for those around me. I'm becoming better at helping people. I'm being that change that I want to see in the world. I want to see other people helping people and paying it forward and just living with motivation and inspiration all around us and being able to grow and push ourselves to become better because of that. And that's what I strive for in my business. And I get frustrated too. I get discouraged too. The thing is that when I get discouraged, I'll sit back and say, what can I do differently? How far have I come? That's really huge for me. Whenever I'm discouraged, look at the progress that I have made and put that into perspective. Because usually you've made more progress and more positive changes in your life than you're even giving yourself credit for. And you really have to be able to focus on that and share that progress with other people. It's great to be striving for goals, but also take time to sit back and look at how far you've come. So whenever I'm getting discouraged, I do that. The difference between me and a lot of people is that when I get discouraged in something, that doesn't mean that I'm going to quit. Discouraged doesn't mean quit. Discouraged means I've failed over and over and over again, and I'm getting closer to succeeding. I'm getting one step closer. And so when I get discouraged, it's more about taking a step back and looking at how far you've come. Look at the progress you've made. Look at the change you've made, and look at how that's positively affected your life and the life of those around you. And when you do that, and then focus on your goals and where you're going and how important those goals mean to you and what achieving those goals will feel like. And that will fuel your fire to get through those down moments when you're discouraged because you've failed and push forward through to achieve success. So I just wanted to share that all with you because I know we're always talking about success and our goals, and it's really about failing more, about failing up, about struggling. I would much rather be struggling to achieve change and progress in my life than struggling at being complacent. Because we're going to have struggles in life, whether we're reaching for goals or not. So I'd rather be struggling over reaching those goals than struggling day to day and just remaining the same. So that being said, I want to take a moment to say thank you to my team for struggling over your goals, for being inspirational, for being motivation for me, for pushing forward, for making things happen, for inspiring others to make health and fitness a priority, to make health and fitness a lifestyle, and helping those people to overcome those struggles and get there. And if you're not on my team, I invite you to message me. If you have health and fitness goals, if you have income goals, message me, reach out to me, and let's talk about your goals and see if it's a good fit for you, if I can help you reach them. Because I've had multiple people fire their bosses, and I was able to fire mine, and it is not why I got started in this business. I got started to help people with health and fitness, but the thing that I'm really super passionate about on top of health and fitness, just because I love it for myself and helping other people feel the energy from that, but more than that, I love paying it forward to help people just live a life by design, to help people fire their bosses, and stay home with their kids and be able to control their vacation and their income and their schedule from day to day. That is what really fires me up. So if you're in a situation where you're wanting a change, whether it's health, fitness, income, you need more, you want more out of life, message me. Let's just have a conversation. I do free consultations, and we can set up a phone call and and figure out, what your goals are, what the next steps are, how to get you moving forward and living a life of, happiness and balance and progress. Thanks, everybody.